Hello smart money traders, welcome back to the channel. Now in response to some of your questions concerning a high probability order block, let me go through everything you need to know about a high probability order block that can give you a perfect trade once you spot them on your chart. So what exactly is an order block? For those of you who are new to this concept, an order block is basically an area on your chart where the institutions or the smart money have basically placed their trade. The word order and block is a conjunction of two words. The word order is basically an open interest, and the word block is basically known as a large transaction. These kinds of transactions are only done by the institutions, by large funds and smart money. Once you spot them on your chart, you will visibly see that those kind of areas have the potential to reverse price, and then those kinds of areas actually have the potential to return price for a while. Now I'm going to show you the characteristics of a high probability order block in this particular chart. Now we have two types of order block. We have a bearish order block and a bullish order block. A bearish order block basically means when price reaches that place. For instance, if price is going bullish, that is an uptrend. Once price reaches that area, price will be rejected and start going bearish. And a bullish order block basically means that once price is going to that area, it is majorly in a downtrend. Once price reaches that area, price will start going in the upward direction. That is a bullish movement. So there are characteristics of a good and a perfect order block. The first one we're going to look at for is that an order block must lead to a breakup structure or a change of character. This is very important. Please get to notice that an order block that is a good order block should have led to a breakup structure or a change of character. And then secondly, an order block must contain an imbalance or a fair value gap. Let me adjust this. You must put a fair value gap to make it more reasonable, FVG. So an order block must contain an imbalance or a fair value gap. For those of you who don't know what a fair value gap is, I'm going to show you what a fair value gap is. And those of you that want to get mentored on smart money concept, you can head over to my YouTube channel. I have a lot of videos already that can help you and get you started. So a fair value gap is important to be noticed around an order block. And then lastly, an order block must be unmitigated. I'm going to show you what it means to be a mitigated order block. So for us to get a high probability order block, we have to scan through our chart and look at what we have. Now I have an example right here. Okay, you can find this on any asset at all, any financial asset. Let me show you this an order block right here. If you see this movement to this area, the last green candle that price printed at this point is known as your bearish order block. It must be a bullish candle. Now there are different ways people understand their order blocks. Some people want to see that an order block actually cleared the last liquidity, but what ICT thought is basically an order block is the last green candle that price traded to this point. Can you see this green candle? And then it is not enough for that green candle to be right there. It must have been engulfed completely by the next candle. Now it is not only one candle that qualified to engulf it. We can have more than one candle that engulfed the last green candle. So basically what I'm saying is that this order block right here has been traded through by this next candle. So we call it our order block. So this guy, assuming we don't have any data in the future, assuming we don't have any data in the future, this is what we're going to see. So let me take out this data from here. So basically once you see this, this is an order block. And what type of order block is this? It is a bearish order block because we are expecting price to come back to it and then head over to the north. So this is an order block. Now we look out for our checklist. We have the checklist right here. You can see all the items I've mentioned right now. An order block must lead to a breakup structure. This is just a crash course to give you the straight information you need in order to be able to trade with good order blocks. So right here you can see we have a breakup structure right here. this is a breakup structure at this point. So we can actually say that we have found one of the requirements for a high probability order block. Okay, these kinds of order blocks really fail. So this is a breakup structure. How do we know? Because we see price have traded through it, and this is the lowest level at this point. If you don't know how to identify breakup structure or all those change of character or order blocks, you can simply use this indicator. Come to indicators and type the word smart money concept by Lux Algo. It is going to give you all the areas. Can you see? So this indicator will automate almost everything for you. It will show you where your equal lows are, your breakup structure, your change of character, all those things that you need to know. So you can use the indicator if you wish to use that. We can see that a breakup structure has happened here. And then the next thing is what? An imbalance. A fair value gap is basically when you see 3 candle price action. Let me just give you an example. A 3 candle price action, something like this. When you have a 3 candle price action that you can literally see like this, let's say this is a bullish candle, the wicks, you want to see that there is a gap between the first and the third candle, the wick, that is the wick, the tail, there is a gap in between them. They are not connected. That is what we call a fair value gap. Let's say this is where the wick is at this point and at this point. So this middle of this is known as a fair value gap. Like the one you can see right here, this is a fair value gap too. This one is a fair value gap. In a 3 candle price action, remember I said the color does not matter. 1, 2, 3. You want to see that the wick, that is the lowest level and the highest level. Once you're counting from here, 1, 2, 3, from downside, 1, 2, 3, the first candle and the last candle, the wick must have a gap in between them. But once you see the gap are connected, that is not a fair value gap. It means you have a healthy price action at that level, and it means price may not necessarily go back to that place. Now let me show you a very healthy and a perfect price action. This one, can you see? 1, 2, 3, these 3 candles. If you're counting these 3 candles, let me just show you what I mean. This 3 candle, 1, 2, 3. Can you see that the high of this candle and the low of this candle have actually traded through each other? So there is no fair value gap here. There is no fair value gap here, but there is a new concept known as implied fair value gap, and you may probably find that in this particular one. So there is no fair value gap here, but here we can have a fair value gap close to our order block. Now our order block has also created an imbalance close to it. So this is a fair value gap. How to find it? This is a fair value gap. You can learn how to actually enter in the lower time frame. So as you see, price came back to this area, touched that order block, and then it gave you the kind of entry you're looking for at this point. A bearish at this level. Some people will want to enter from just the tip of the order block, some people at the middle, but look for that video. You will learn how to perfectly enter at the right place in the lower time frame. So we're going to take our trades from there, and then this order block gives us exactly what we're looking for. Okay, so that is a high probability order block. It has led to a breakup structure, has an imbalance, and we have seen price have not mitigated that order block. If you go back through your chart, you're going to see this time and again. You can check other PAs to see how this can be seen on your chart. Sorry, I'm taking longer. I'm just assuming everybody here is a beginner in smart money concept. That's why I'm taking time to explain that. Now you can see this time and again. Can you see this order block? Now you can see this particular order block is actually right here, this particular one, and then you have a fair value gap close to it, but price never really come to that order block. I have a video that explained the reason why price never really came to that place. After grabbing liquidity just below here, created an inducement, and then moved down, grab liquidity, take out this to the fair value gap. I have a reason why this has not worked. You can check my video on which of these one do I use first, whether an order block or a fair value gap. Basically what you do is that you go down to the lower time frame. You're going to see how the rhythm of the market will change around this area, and then you will use that for your trade entry. Now let me quickly look for a low probability order block, if I can find that right here, if I want to see. Now let's look at this. Can you see this particular order block, this particular order block. This is an order block. I hope you know this is a bullish order block. Price came to this area, and then from this level we have a movement, we have a breakup structure here. This level, there is a breakup structure which we can visibly see. So what you look out for is that you look out for the order block that creates that movement. Look at this. Did it satisfy our requirement? No. Do we have an imbalance? There is no imbalance here. Okay, there is no imbalance here. Was it mitigated? You can actually see the price action around that area is not healthy, and then it is a low probability order block. As price came to that place, if you are taking your trade from that place, now let me show you that. If you're going bullish from this area, this level, what will happen is that you will probably get stopped out because you are going to take your profit first at that level, and then your stop loss is probably just right below the order block. Okay, as price came back, you just entered maybe from the beginning of that order block. Look at how you got stopped out, because this kind of order block is not a high probability order block. Price have actually mitigated this order block at this point, and then there is no any imbalance. It is not a high probability. Sometimes it will work, but sometimes it will fail you. This kind of order block will not give you the kind of entry you're looking for. Okay, so you have to watch out this carefully and see how you can filter out those kind of excesses. This is a very good example of an order block that we're looking for. This order block, can you see this guy? But price never really came back to it. Price just reacted from the fair value gap. There is a reason for that. I explained that in that PD-ARRAY video. So price came back to this area and just tested this place and started moving up from that place. So these are the kind of order blocks we're looking for. This is also for me a breakup structure at this point. Can you see a breakup structure at this point? So which of these ones is the order block we're looking for? Can you see this red candle? It's basically my order block in this regard. So if I'm looking for the order block I want to use is this one, because I have seen a breakup structure return to an order block, and then I have a fair value gap, very large fair value gap at this point. It's even very close to this. Now the fair value gap must not necessarily be between the order block and the candle. It can be just close to the order blocks. And remember, I told you from the beginning of this video, the order block must not necessarily be traded through by one candle. We have 1, 2, 3 candles that have traded through this order block. Around this area, we have seen a fair value gap. At this point, you can use this fair value gap as your checklist, and then price actually came back, reached out to the high of this place. So this is where your take profit may probably be. Okay, so guys, this is all about this high probability order block. I think some of you asked me this question. I've seen a lot of questions, and that is why I'm going to this level to explain this very simple information. Thank you guys for watching. If you have any question, let me know in the comments.